What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is day number 15. We are now starting week number 3 of Galaxy of Heroes. And it's been an interesting week. More specifically over the last 24 hours it's been quite interesting as well. We've unlocked a few things. Last episode we unlocked the ships. We've been leveling up the account a little bit more. And I actually made a discovery that I'm going to talk about a little bit more in this video, which changes a few things. But before that, let's have a look at our roster, shall we? Let's get through the normal stuff. As you can see here, we've still got the same 2 characters at 7 stars, that being Ezra and Kanan. Really nice. It's nice to just now know I don't have to worry about them anymore. Zeb is now 6 stars, as is Hera, really good for the account as well. And Chopper, still for 5 stars, but coming along nicely. I think by maybe tomorrow I might have him at 6 stars at the very least, which means tomorrow we will be able to have a look at potentially also 6 starring Palpatine. So if we can actually do that, that'll be really good. It will push it up really far. I don't know how we're going to go. As you can see, a lot of my characters' power levels are quite low compared to the recommended 9600, but that is going to just be something we're going to have to try out. If I can manage it tomorrow, in tomorrow's video, we're going to try and see if we can beat it. We're going to just do it for some fun. We might forget talking about the account and just try and do that. Let's see if we can do it. Something different. A few other unlocks. Stark's been unlocked. Colonel Stark, you'll see him down there next to Kylo Ren unmasked. Don't really think there's any other really big acquisitions over the last day or so. Everything else seems to be pretty straightforward. You can see I've been leveling up these characters slowly, just trying to spend a little bit of time getting my power level a bit higher, but you can see here, since unlocking the ships, galactic power has gone through the roof. We're at 143,000 power, which is really good. Our ships, we've got a few little things going on. Nothing too major at the moment. Ships at the moment are really just playing with them and seeing like what's good and what's not. It's really hard to sort of gauge what the best options are at the moment. Maybe I need to have a look around. It might be worth taking a little bit of time and checking out the journey guide and seeing if there's anything here specifically for ships. We can have a quick look. Oh, actually there is one here. What does this require? It requires a capital ship and yeah, any of these other ships to get it. Okay, that's for Thrawn's ship. Is there any others? I don't think I remember seeing anyone. Oh, here we go. There's another one. Ooh, Feel the Force. Reach level 85. That's the only prerequisite for that. Oh, well that's interesting. I feel like there's probably going to be some more. Oh, okay. There's several ships here, which is good. Oh man, look at that. Upgrade to Darth Vader to Relic 7. Upgrade to Relic 8. Upgrade to Relic 5. I don't know if I've ever asked this question before, but is the gear set the relics, or is it this thing down here on the left? Gear level. Okay, no, it doesn't say anything about relics. What's this? Relic amplifier. Okay, so I'm guessing it's talking about this. So that's going to be something I won't be able to do for quite some time yet. What's the prerequisite? Ooh, gear level 13. And, well, that's going to take heaps of time considering we've only got gear level 7 at the moment. So I suppose now's the time to talk about what I've been working on quite frantically over the last day and a bit, and that has been mods. For those of you who have made it this far, I'm going to give you the biggest tip that I think I can give you in any of my more recent videos, even the ones talking about the easier ways to farm the Phoenix Squad. Mod battles are garbage. Absolute garbage. If you have a look at what the rewards they offer, for at least from what I can see, like 1 or 2 star mods, and then there's just nothing else here apart from the usual affair. Absolute garbage. However, if you can beat 3 chapters of it and get into chapter 4, you unlock, not mod battles, I'm getting too ahead of myself here, you unlock mod challenges. And mod challenges are how you get mods that are higher than 2 stars. If you go here and go to possible rewards, look at this. 4-star or 4 circle mods. Dots? I don't know what they're called. Let's call them dots. That's probably easier. 4 dot mods, and then once I beat defense tier 3, I get 4 or 5 dot mods. Heaps better. So if you're gonna do mods, if when you start doing, like, when you unlock the mod situation, you can start like collecting mods. I would strongly suggest having a fairly decent team going in here. Mod battles start off quite strong. If you go to the very first level here, you'll notice it starts at level 42, and their gear tier level, I imagine, is 7, like most of the characters that I had when I started it. So it is a little bit stronger than what you would expect. But the thing is that once you get into this and you can just start getting these better mods, like, the only reason why you would do mod battles is to unlock the next tier of mods. I suppose if we go back, I'm sorry, I'll keep going back into this, you'll see that we've got complete stage 4 of mod battles, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of mod battles to unlock these. Once you unlock them, as I said, there is no reason, for at least from what I can see, to do these mod battles. There is absolutely no reason. The only thing that the mod battles do, if we go over to here, is they unlock a different set of mods. So this one here, the exclamation point, I think that is, I think it's offense up. This one is clearly defense up, and this one is health up. So these things here just unlock to start the process. I don't think you'll be doing them in the long term. These are kind of a one and done sort of thing. I think it's going to take quite a bit of time to actually get through them. As you can see here now, the characters that I'm fighting are level 60. My characters aren't doing too bad, to say the very least. As you can see here, most of my characters are in that 60 level anyway, so we're about where we need to be. But understand that the sooner you can get that done and start getting some better mods, the absolute better time that you will have. It's just been really, really good to see those sort of come through and just sort of, develop and all that sort of stuff. The other thing I really want to say I'm having fun with is these battles. The space battles or the fleet battles, really, really fun. We're going to just do one. We're just going to let it auto battle and have a bit of a play and just have a look at it again, because I reckon it's really cool. But there was actually one other thing that unlocked recently as well that I want to show off, which I thought was really cool. It's a little bit more passive, but at the same time too, I think in terms of rewards, it's actually going to be pretty cool. And it's built around your entire roster, which is something that I really, really like, because it encourages that idea of collecting characters and not just going, oh, I'm never going to collect this person because there's no reason to, or I'm not going to collect these characters because I don't really like them or anything like that. I think eventually you would just unlock the majority of characters anyway. Some obviously you have to work a little bit harder than others to get towards and unlock and all that sort of thing. But this sort of content really sort of played that idea of the more you have, the more you can contribute and the more you get out of it. So we won that battle. That was pretty straightforward. Let me show you this thing I'm talking about. So from here, and what I like about it too, it's actually over here in the guild section. If I go into my guild and I go to this here, this is a guild event, and you'll see here we've got this one going on at the moment for Hoth. And once it loads, and it shows this map, you're able to deploy your troops on this map, and it will give you a whole heap of rewards based on how many troops you deploy. So I won't be able to do it, unfortunately, because my troops are already deployed. But if I scroll up here, you should see my name pop up in a moment. Oh, there's a few. There we go. So I deployed 83,256 points. I believe that is the total power level of all of my ground units. So all my characters like Anakin Skywalker and all that, for example. And if I go up here This one here was for ships, so you'll notice that if I scroll up again, imagine there it is there, 49,063 points I submitted for my ships, which is all of my ships. That's actually really cool. So you can actually push, and it looks like we might be going up against maybe another guild or something. I'm not really sure. So it doesn't really say if it's up against another guild, but if it is, this is actually really cool. I like this idea of having extra ships coming through and all that sort of stuff. So we can actually deploy here as well if we wanted to, but I don't know, it just seems like something to do fairly passively. As you can see, there's nothing really I can click on, but this is really good for the completionist side, if you will, of collecting these characters, because the more characters that you can deploy, the better off you will be in the long run, meaning that you'll be able to just keep doing what you do. So, and it also gives more rewards, which is also really good. If I just go back to, I believe that's not going to take me where I need to be. If I go to the shipments page, it actually gives me an additional tab, guild events. So I go here, there's Wampa, there's Hermit Yoda, like there's actually some really good things like this. I need this particular crafting material. Really difficult to get. Like I can get some Stormtrooper in here. Let's see. Yeah, and then there's a whole heap of ships as well. I don't really know a lot about the ships. There's Ghost. That's the ones that work with Kanan, Zeb, and Hera, so that's always good. But there is a lot that I can unlock here as well. I have heard that Wampa is quite good, so probably worth picking Wampa up at some point. But it's just been a bit of a crazy day with the account as a whole. As you can see now, we've got 4 different energy types, so it's just a matter of just trying to push as far as we can. Yeah, I think it's just been a pretty good day all in all. And the other thing is too, I think the main focus that I'm working on at the moment is getting these characters into purple gear. The amount of extra stats they get because they hit that new color, the new tier level, absolutely amazing. I'm actually going to make a short about it, but I need to wait until I get enough items on Kanan to do it, to show the transition across, because it's just absolutely insane. But that's enough, I think, for this video. It's traveling along really good. It's slowed down, but they've got so much going on in the game right now that it really doesn't feel like it's slowing down that much. The only thing that I feel has slowed down the most is the level up of the account. We are traveling really well, obviously, but everything else is just flying by. It always feels like we've got something to work on, and it doesn't feel like it's getting tedious, which is good considering how much grinding is in this game. But that's enough again for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Welcome to the new subscriber. I did see that you had just recently subscribed, so thank you very much. Please feel free to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new here. If you find yourself keep coming back, I'll see you in the next video. See ya.